This exercise is the hip flexor sit-up. For this exercise, you're going to need to be on a bench and you're going to need a heavy dumbbell that's about at least half of your body weight, maybe a little bit more, just to make sure that you're nice and stable and that your body weight isn't lifting the weight up that's supposed to be stabilizing your foot. So we're going to get our foot underneath the inside of the dumbbell, the handle, and we're going to have this other leg lifted up into a 90-degree angle. We're going to keep the core nice and stiff and maintain this upright position, trying not to overextend all around as we go down. So from here, hands are going to be on our chest. We're going to lower ourselves down all the way and then use that hip flexor to bring us back up. It's important as we go down that we don't go past that point where we start to feel like our back arches, or to a point where we feel like we can't get ourselves back up. So play around with how far you can go down each time. Make sure that you maintain that good, strong, stable position in the core as you go down. So again, down and then back up, maintaining that strength throughout the... No. This exercise is the hip flexor sit-up. For this exercise, we're going to be on a bench and we're going to need a dumbbell that's about half of our body weight, maybe about 3/4, just to make sure that it's stabilizing us and keeping us from tipping over. So for this exercise, we're going to have one foot placed underneath the handle of the dumbbell. The other leg is going to be up in a 90-degree angle, slight hip flexion as we go down. This exercise is to really work the hip flexor and the core. So we're going to keep a nice flat back, strong, stable core as we lower ourselves down. Hands can be across the chest, lower down, and then use that hip flexor to bring us back up. In order to progress through this, you can go back. I wouldn't go further than straight flat, as long as you're getting a good stretch of the hand. This exercise is the hip flexor sit-up. For this exercise, you're going to be on a bench and you're going to have a dumbbell that's at least half your body weight, maybe about 3/4, if you feel like it's not able to stabilize you throughout. So we're going to get into a position with one foot underneath the handle of the dumbbell. This knee is going to be about 90 degrees, maybe just a little bit bigger angle than 90 degrees. And the other knee is going to be up into a slight below hip flexion. Knee is going to be at 90 degrees. From here, we're going to lower ourselves back, controlling yourself, making sure that the back doesn't go into extension or doesn't round too much. And we're going to stop when we start to feel like the back gives way or we don't feel like we can get ourselves back up. So I'm going to lower myself down and then bring myself back up using my hip flexor. The goal is to try and get to a straight line. That way we're really getting full range of motion through that hip flexor and full strength capacity.